Hey, yo, what's up, everybody? And welcome to the sixth episode of OP Panel, y'all. What's up? You got your boy Dwight here.
Hey, Unc, glad to be back.
And it's your girl, Tiger Pearl, new here.
And your boy Westlow, also glad to be back.
Yes. We got an amazing panel. And of course, we got a new face. We got Tiger Pearl up in the house. Ty for short. Ty, as you probably already know, is a custom here for all new folks. Let the world know, the audience know, how'd you get into One Piece? When and how'd you get into One Piece?
Hey guys, awesome to be here. So I got into One Piece half my lifetime ago. That's how old I am. I started One Piece when I was 15, and my older brother put me on to the big three. Basically, I grew up, want to be like my big brother, and he would bring down these tapes from New York with Dragon Ball Z, and my love affair with anime grew from there. But One Piece specifically, I was 15, and like during that era, it was when the big three was big and popping, but right. One Piece was unequivocally always my favorite. Like, it had the best of both worlds. It had the action, and the comedy was insane. And I fell in love, and I've been on board ever since. Pretty much.
Love the sound of it. It makes 100% sense to me. I know for dead sure, out of the big three, like One Piece was definitely my favorite. Then Naruto. Yeah. And then Bleach was always third. Like, Bleach was cool, but it was
Bleach was cool for the culture. Yeah, I mean the openings and the soundtracks, when that black lady starts singing, whoa, yeah. Man, it's time to go.
They had that on deck.
That. Yeah.
Exactly. They had that one on lock for sure. Alrighty. Okay, so thank you for being here, Ty. Thank you, of course, for my returning panelists, Westlow and Unc, for coming as well. First things first, just going off the cuff here, we're just going to jump right into topics, First one is actually one we didn't get to touch on last episode. I wanted to see, right now, the break is happening in the manga. The break is happening right now. The war is over. We're going to get into that in a different episode. But for now, the final saga is about to begin in One Piece at the end of July. So it's exciting things, amazing things. It's going to be some crazy shit going down.
Ooh. I don't want it to end.
Not ready.
I'm not ready. I know it's been half my life, but I just don't want it to stop.
Right, like we've grown up with it at this point. Like we've been with it for a minute.
Right. Yeah. So with that being said, what coming with the end of most animes, most mangas, anything like that, comes some traumatic deaths. Some traumatic deaths are bound to happen. And I feel like with the array and the vast characters and story and world that Oda has built in One Piece, there is guaranteed to be at least 5 to 10 major deaths. People who we know, we love, and we care about are bound to go out the way of the dodo. And so that's what we're going to be talking about on this topic real quick. I wanted to see some predictions on who's going to bite the big bullet in the final saga, and even if you got a prediction on how, that'll also be appreciated. So I'll throw it to y'all real quick. I wanted to see if y'all had any guesses, just to make it easier on you. Think about, of course, the Straw Hats. You think anybody had the Straw Hats? Some mentors, infamously, mentors are usually the ones that go out in anime. So that's definitely something to think about. I know for me, I'd go ahead and say what everybody believes. We know Shanks is going to be Redhead Shanks himself. Excuse me, I'm not going to get ahead of myself and spoil nothing. But,
don't do it.
Oh, no, I'm not spoiling anything. As of right now, he is the oldest and most veteran Yonko. That's in the anime, so I can say that. What's his face there? He's the most veteran Yonko, oldest Yonko. So, and he's Luffy's quote unquote mentor, if you see it like that, I guess. But I'm pretty sure, we're all pretty sure Shanks is biting the big one. Like whether it be in the movie that he's got coming out later this year or earlier in the next year, or more likely towards the final arc, not even just the final saga, but the final arc. I feel like is when he's gonna bite that big one, sacrificing himself for Luffy, most likely against Blackbeard, which is definitely a good prediction I want to make. And like that's just pretty obvious one though. You got anything else for me?
Yeah, pretty much a couple more old heads. Oh man. Dare I say Rayleigh, man. I feel like he's gonna come back, but it's not gonna work out somehow.
It's just not gonna work out.
It's not gonna work out. And then I'm also, I don't know, I really don't want it to happen, but if something happens to Jinbei, I'm gonna cry, man.
I feel that.
But he is the OG Chan on the crew now, so I don't know.
Right. Is that why you got your hand?
I don't know, but Brooks already dead, so I mean, y'all fight with me on this. Who's older?
True.
I'm not trying to interrupt, but I'm just heartbroken by all these predictions right now. Just Jinbei, no, we just got him.
I said I'm gonna cry. That's how I started.
No, don't do this to me. No, Big Boss, we can't. But I mean, 5 to 10, you think is really 5 to? That's a lot of niggas that gotta die.
A lot of characters. There are a lot of established characters. It's gotta be more than just one.
If I have to make predictions, then I'm gonna just say a few of them from that Samurais, they're gonna get, I don't think they could save all of them in time because Shorty's missing an arm and bruh, that's a lot.
Oh, you talking about Kiku from the Wano arc?
Yeah,
right
Kiku, from the
Andreas
Wano
Scabbers. Interesting.
The retainers, yeah.
The retainers. I don't think some of them are gonna make it, but gosh, guys, I'm hoping not. That many people gotta die. I'm being real optimistic out here, but
we still finding out about Ace after he died. Like
I'm saying, if Sabo died, I'm flipping the table. I'm not doing this.
Not again.
That'd be horrific.
You better not bring him back to break my heart again with the fire flame, fruit. Like, come on now. Don't do this.
It won't be extinguished.
Don't do
but
it.
But it is today. Well, real quick though, I just wanted to really quick disagree with you on one of yours, which is just Rayleigh, really. I actually think he's done in terms of fighting. I don't think he's going to be a part of the final arc. It's like, I feel like it's going to be a deal where it's like, he see the shit on TV and he's going to be like, yo, Roger, they did it, homie, and he gonna pour one out.
Kicking it with Bay on Saturday.
Because he's old now.
Right.
True. Yeah. He's just trying to pour up and tend to the bar. Okay.
Exactly. Yeah. I don't think he's gonna pull up to the final. Like dudes like him and Sengoku, I don't think they're gonna pull up to the final arc.
Yeah.
Or like whatever the final big war is gonna be. I don't think they're pulling up. I think there's a chance Garp might.
Yeah.
No, not Cheetah.
No, know this now.
If he wake up long enough.
Know this now. If Garp pull up to the final arc, done deal, done show for my man. It's a done show for him. Sad to say it. Westlow, who you got on it?
I would say
you got chopping block.
I mean, I definitely feel like Akainu's gonna die. I don't know how, but my cherry on the top of who I think is gonna die actually is gonna be Blackbeard, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because I have a theory that Zebek is gonna come back, and then he's gonna take he's already in Blackbeard, he's gonna take full control over his body, or he's gonna be like a spirit or something, and then take over his body, and that's gonna kind of be like the final villain.
That makes sense. That makes sense. When we get to the end of Wano, it actually does make sense compared to what's happening in Wano. So that does actually make a lot of sense to me. I like that. I like that theory. You got anybody else on the chopping block?
No, just off rip, now I would just say that mainly just him, like Blackbeard, and then definitely Akainu, because like Akainu is on enough people's list right now, so
that's true.
Definitely got what's coming to him.
He got a lot of bad karma to reap.
He's a hardliner.
One of those bad guys. Like, you gotta give us his death for satisfaction.
Exactly.
On the author's end.
Somebody got to do a big guy, dying right. They messed that up in Game of Thrones so many times. You know what I mean? So like, somebody got to get this ending right.
Like shit, bro. Died in a cave and get the fuck out of here,
right.
This shit was mad irritating.
Cersei needed so much more coming to her anyway. Sorry.
Yeah. It's fair, but yeah, if you watch Game of Thrones, you know if you know. But yeah, that makes sense. But in terms of biting the bullet, though, I just hope they don't go out the Naruto route, because, and I say that to say, only one fucking death that mattered happened during the last war arc in Naruto, which was Neji. And
but it was a worthless one. It was like he used his life for nothing too on that death. It wasn't even a good death. It wasn't even a good death. So if you're gonna die, it better be worth it. I'm wondering, is Mr. 2 ever gonna come back from, maybe if will he come back from Impelled Down and like save the day again?
That'd be sweet. I'm actually rewatching the anime, and I'm on the Paramount War.
Okay.
So I just finished Impelled Down, and like Ivankov said that they had a way, or at least they were planning to get out whenever Dragon made his move. Yeah. And he was gonna take all the commas and go join him. So it sounds like he may have had a way out that Bon Clay may use in the final arc.
Yeah. Enclave is one of them, so he'll get the hookup.
That's what I feel like. I feel like when they are on that, because I mean, I believe we all saw Reverie at this point, but I believe when they go back, if Sabo was captured or whatever, and and that final war battle is going on, I definitely feel like that's a part of the reinforcements that's going to come to help out the Revolutionary Army between Lee.
That's going to be the final push.
Be crazy, boy.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm telling you. And then Mr. 2 will break out of Impel Down with all the prisoners and all those commas.
Can you imagine that being the time where you meet your dad for the first time? Like, what the hell?
Like, that boy ain't nothing worried about his pappy. That boy,
right?
Yeah, he's not thinking about that.
Just like every other deadbeat on this side of Mississippi. I was literally thinking about that today. I was like, you know what? Yo, shout out to Rayleigh, shout out to Ben Beckman, shout out to every pirate in One Piece who had the decency to pull out and not have no dang kids. They knew they was going to abandon anyway. Yo, shout out to them. Shout out to him.
You knew the government was going to be looking for him. You knew this, man.
Roger's the worst. Like, he after his tenure, boy got 3rd-degree cancer or something, and he's like, you know what? Time to plant my
pass his G's on.
That's crazy. No, really, is shout out to his baby moms, because she had to hold that big old boy in her belly like way too long, way past the expiration date. Okay, all right. That is not right. That's about
even psychologically
2.5 years. Oh no.
Ain't no devil fruits in the world gonna make that possible.
Okay.
Like, that's wild crazy.
That's love. Okay.
For the wrong motherfucker, I tell you that.
He ain't shit. He ain't coming home.
That nigga ain't shit, bro. Whatever, man.
He started some shit though.
I'm saying.
They say you want the One Piece, you know where that.
But you know what got me about the beginning of the series when he was on the gallows? So if that one dude in the audience would have never yelled that question, though, would Roger just have just offed himself violently?
Who's one random nigga? Hey, yo, where your shit at, bro?
I mean, he already knew everything, so I don't know.
Bruh, let me know where your shit stay at, bruh.
Right.
Oh, you want what I got?
Yeah.
Oh, you want what I got? I just hope the motherfuckers who executed him were fired for not doing it fast enough. Like, if I'm chopping a nigga head off, he ain't getting a whole 3, 4, 5 sentences out, a whole paragraph.
Right.
No, you're right though. That one random guy, he hasn't spoken about enough.
Yeah, we need a name to that face.
You know what? I try to bet you at the end of the story, he just gonna be sitting on top of the One Piece like, yeah.
Stop it,
yo. Yeah, I've been here.
Secret coordinates the whole time he was yelling. I'm here, boy. This ain't Laugh Tell, this my hometown.
right?
Yeah, I'm weak.
Or he hit you with the real oldest foreshadowing. I am Laugh Tale.
Stop
not
it.
that weird shit. The One Piece was friends all along here.
The power of friendship. Are you kidding me? Not,
Right.
you already
Say
know.
that shit for Black Clover, boy.
Exactly. Nami about the coin, okay? Somebody paying up.
All right, this is let's jump to another topic real quick. I wanted to touch on this is like a weirder one. This is actually more so Ty's. Ty actually brought this to my attention.
Yeah.
That not a lot of people talk about. This is like a simple question. It's like, are you sick of Sanji's what do you even call it? A quirk or some shit like
his inability to fight off women. He can't fight women. Are y'all
We've
sick
actually
of it?
touched on it. Yeah, we actually touched on it a bit. I think when we was doing Trash Ass of Class, I think it was the first one maybe, and we did Sanji. But yeah, it's like, is this a quirk of his that we're at 1,000+ chapters, 1,000+ episodes?
This is him.
It's still going on.
This is who he is. But the thing is, I brought it up because I had a coworker that I talk heavy anime with, and he was just like, I'm so sick of it, because there was those 2 episodes a while back where he was getting his ass whooped by the spider chick.
By Spider Chick.
Yeah.
Black
so
Maria.
yeah, by Black Maria. So, and he was stuck in the web and just was getting the shit knocked out of him. He couldn't do nothing but be in love. And some of them broads in there was not worth saving. You could have punched a few of them. Most of them was not, they could have used some face rearranging. She could,
I'll tell you, Ty, as a woman, Ty, I'm pretty sure you don't see a lot of problems with being
they're pirates. Come on, they're pirates. It's all holds barred. It's like he's not fighting against princesses or common folk or civilians. These are pirates. They know what they signed up for. They, equal rights and lefts. Okay.
Are we talking about the feet? Because he'd be kicking people.
Okay. Some of them, he could have stomped their face in and rearranged it and made it a little better, like he did old boy from way back when. Y'all remember who I'm talking about?
I think
Duval made his face look better. Yeah.
Yeah, his doppelganger.
Exactly.
Or his wanted posters doppelganger.
Exactly. Right. That was a funny one. How you feel about this? You appreciate Sanji keeping his hands off the women?
Yeah, I'm down with it. I mean, half these Bamas out here can't swim anyway, so it's not like he can't swim and can't fight women. So I'm okay with that. And
so that's
and I also feel like he's like he'll be fun as long as he's with Nami or Robin, which is what he always be doing. It's like Fred, he always got Shaggy and Scooby going, but he chilling with Velma and Daphne or whatever,
for the same reasons too.
Exactly. Right. So he's good. Whenever they split up, he's normally okay.
Always. How you feeling about that, Westlow?
So I'm okay with it. It did annoy me for a while. I can't lie, I thought I was excited, but I have to say that after we saw his flashback, it does make sense. Because in the story, I do love consistency. That's why One Piece is my favorite. And about that, because even Zoro has a sort of not weakness, but like when he was facing the sumo wrestlers and Luffy told him to cut him, he was like, I don't know, Luffy, they're kind of naked, like they don't kind of have no armor. Or if you think way back to Whiskey Pete before Vivi joined, and he was fighting all the mercenaries that had fed him a lot of food and put him all to sleep, and Zoro had to fight him on his own. Right. And he ran into the nun and the kid that tried to trick him. But then when Zoro kind of caught him, he even told him, he was like, I'll cut you with the back of my sword, be grateful. So even Zoro shows a little bit of mercy, and he's damn near literally a devil. So it kind of makes sense.
You got to know your boundaries, know your limits.
You know what I mean?
Right. When you're a god amongst men,
Damn.
You got to tuck it a little bit.
You know what I'm saying? So if he's showing a little bit of chivalry, I give him that.
Ain't nothing too wrong with that. All right, I understand that. And since it's only fair that we're talking about Sanji's quirk, we have to talk about Zoro's quirk too. Are we tired of this motherfucker getting his way lost? Is we mad that ain't this bitch and I only got like 1,600 compasses and ain't hand him one yet? Like, like what the fuck's going on there? Like, Ty, how you feel? You got your man in the background. Like,
I love Zoro. He could get lost with me any day. That's what makes the adventure so great because Zoro is the definition of that Ashanti and Ja Rule song. I'm not always there when you call, but I'm always on time. All right.
Yeah.
I'd rather you just be there from the start, like the rest of the crew was.
Well, yeah, I mean, you know, when they had to do the, you know, the 2-year reunion, he wasn't the last one on the scene. He pulled up before Sanji.
Yeah. He was the first one there.
Pretty much.
Right.
And even in that arc when they stole their flag, like, you know, he was chilling with Pop drinking when they'd stolen the flag when they were starting to come into the new world.
Right. Yeah. I guess it's not. Like, what about you, Weslow? We tired of this motherfucker losing his way. He should have been learned by now. It's been years.
I can't, man, because I love it. It's like I said, you love it how it's like you said, he's lost, but then he's right there where he needs to be every time. And I don't feel like he overdoes it because it's not like ninjas are dying and you feel me, he's like, you know, trying to still find a way. He gets there, like, you know, like I said, when he kind of really needs to be. So I'm not overdone with it yet. Right. Maybe if it's like the final arc and things are like, for example, if in Wano, say if he was like late to every single like little meetup, then all right, you know, it stakes a little high. Like, I don't really think now's the time. But as a gag, I'm okay with it. If it wasn't like every single fight he had, then I would be annoyed.
Okay, yeah. The thing about One Piece though that I love, and that I definitely just like after this arc was over, I realized one of the biggest reasons I love One Piece is because Oda does this magnificent thing where he doesn't lose any aspect of the show, no matter what's going on. The funny is always there. The gags are always there. Dead serious dictatorship that Kaido's got over Wano. Like literally had these motherfuckers in basically slavery for years and just the worst type of dictatorship for over a decade. And this is literally a war that will determine a whole country's future. And they still got time to fucking fuck around, have jokes thrown.
Be themselves.
And take a nap.
Exactly. Be themselves, take a nap, get run off at the sight of Geisha House and shit. Like be fascinated by Frankie's robot and shit. Like they still find time. The captains, the new world, the new generation captains still bickering with each other about who's gonna take the lead. Like they still make the time to do that. And I appreciate that from Oda for sure.
I can agree with that. It still keeps its bones, keeps the bear, you know, where it came from.
Exactly. From fucking East Blue to now. That's what I love about
it's the same shit.
Every time. Can't love it anymore. Can't love
your
it
hood.
Always. All right. So y'all see the picture. If you didn't guess it, you know what time it is. It's time for TAC. Still working on a better name for that. But if you don't know what it is, let me explain to you real quick. TAC, T-A-C, trash, ass, or class. I'm gonna put up we have two different characters today. We're gonna go around panel style and just you're gonna let us know how you feel about these characters, whether you think they're trash, like they're completely useless. Like no, trash is like you don't like them. They might have useful ability, they might be good, but you don't fuck with them for real. There might be class, where it's like, oh, this is an A+ character. I like their design. I like this about him. I like that about him. Something like that. Or it's ass, completely garbage. Nothing redeeming about this person whatsoever. So it's trash, ass, or class. And as you can see, we got our first person up here, Mr. Scratchman of Pooh himself, one of the supernovas.
DJ, go DJ.
Motherfucking what? Like best DJ in the game after my boy Queen. Like the man Scratcher Poo shuts it down. I don't know the name of this devil fruit, but I love it because I'm a huge music. What is it?
The sound fruit, right?
Yeah, it's like one word, like
Ata.
My man Westlow on the Google, I see it.
Yeah, it's like one word, I think.
But say it literally allows music, my man's whole body, to become multiple variety of instruments and using these sound waves to cause explosions wherever he wants. It's a damn great fruit, especially for a long arm traveler like himself.
Yeah, so pretty much you're only safe if you're deaf, you know?
Like shit. But I actually think they explained in Wano, it's actually about vibrations. It's not so even if you, because I was like, I think they covered their ears.
Yeah. They put stuff in there.
Cover their ears, and then he still fucked them up. So I think
it's called the autonomy.
Auto.
Auto-tune.
I'm trying to see what the human
thing.
Stop.
Just music.
Exactly what it was. But that's exactly what it means too.
Yeah, so it's like the tune fruit. I feel like it was one word, but it's been a while.
I was gonna say it's definitely something with music, tuning, instruments, something in that vein. Ooh, something in that vein for sure. And so it seems like we first met him in Sabaody just for the quick introduction where he got Master Laser kicked by Kizaru through a building, but of course he survived. Was going to join the alliance between him, Hawkins, and Kid, but Kaido fell out the sky and fucked that up real bad.
Right.
Messed up their little conference meeting.
Fucked up that little get together real quick. That little potluck. Him and Hawkins took the smart route out. And was like, you know what? I guess we work for you now. We went back to Wano with Kaido, and now he's currently in Wano, battling it out against the Alliance, the Samurai Pirate Mink Alliance. So that's where Apu stands as of right now. So with that being said, I'm gonna throw it on over to you, Ty, for your first impressions. What you thinking about Apu? Class, ass, or trash?
He's trash. Maybe ass.
Maybe ass.
Yeah.
No, definite. Which one you leaning towards?
I'm gonna go with trash. I thought, we saw way more from the Long Arm tribe way back, and their tribe was held in high regard for their warriors, and from what I remember, right? And just so to focus on this character from that tribe and how gutless he is. He's a coward, bruh. I really don't have any respect for this dude, and he's a follower. I don't understand why he's in the worst generation. I guess because he's one of the bad ones, but he ain't up there. He don't deserve to be mentioned in the same, class as Zoro and Luffy. What do we in Law? I really think he's overhyped, I guess. And right now he looking real shook because Queen got him running around, and I don't know. I don't see good things from him. Maybe if he redeems himself and comes over to the good side, but I don't even see him doing that. And I don't like his braces. Fuck your teeth.
I think it's supposed to be piano or something.
Right,
yeah, the piano. I know piano keys. But
he got the keyboard.
But they look like braces, and I don't like it.
It's the look of disgust on Ty's face the whole time she was talking.
Right. She was dragging them.
Dragging the fuck. I was like, she said trash, but it sounds more like ass.
More like ass. That's why I told you I was confused. I don't know which one is worse.
Ass is worse.
Ass is the worst.
Okay, ass. All right, then ass. I'm gonna go with ass.
Trash is in the middle, and then class is positive. All right, Westlow, I'm gonna throw it to you.
Man, for me, I have to say that he's probably ass, because I think that was just a bunch of BS how he was all under Kaido the whole time, and then pulled one under Kid and what's his face? Hawkins.
Yeah.
To be like, you know what I mean? Just like, all right, dude, you was with Kaido. That's kind of meant to be respected. That mean Kaido also like sees you as strong enough, so like you should have just stayed with your own man. At least been true to that. Like it's like you said, like he's gutless. But the fact that he really tried to play Kid and then it's just like when if you think about it, like Kid and like Law and stuff, they should have been more. I mean, Hawkins, they should have been more of your mans more than Kaido, because he's the old generation. This the new. Like that was like the only chance you had to kind of like reverse that. So I think he's definitely asked for that. And then just like just like the way he acts when he runs off, like tells things to like Morgan and shit like that. Like he's just a snake. And in any character that's always a snake, whether it's the snakes in Harry Potter, if you want to go non-anime to the snakes in just like any series. I never liked that snake type character because it's always just, why you gotta be like that, you know? I was expecting so much more from him. Like, his fruit is cool as I don't know what.
That's what I'm saying.
One that got like a decent hit on Kizaru.
I don't understand where all this hate coming from. I'm gonna jump in before Oak even continue to explain.
Go ahead.
You trying to save your man?
I ain't saving nothing. I'm spitting facts. It's 100% class, by the way. If y'all was wondering what the right answer was.
What?
Don't worry. I'm here to provide for you.
Oh, class is in session.
It's
right.
Class. Apu is a man of class. First of all these allegations start from when Kaido landed out of the sky at the conference for these three motherfuckers. First of all, he already agreed to come to the table with these dirt niggas, Hawkins and Kid. Everybody knows how dirt Hawkins and dumb Hawkins is. We all know that. And if you don't, you will soon learn. But even besides that, Kid, like, this motherfucker don't want nothing to do with nobody. Killer had to set that up. I wouldn't want to deal with Kid either if I had to choose between a dirt nigga Hawkins and Kid the Unreliable. For him, them two, or a Yonko, I'm going fucking Yonko too. So that's already that in the water. Like Westlaw pointed out, only one to get a decent hit on Kizaru. A lot of people will say like, oh, Kizaru, that wasn't enough for him. He got back up, hit his ass. But nobody else did is the point. Nobody else did. Nobody got a good hit, part of a hit, some of a hit. No hits on Kizaru besides them vibrations that uplifted that nigga's whole upper body from his legs. Ineffective at the end of the day, I'll give you that. But still, that was pre-time skip, mind you.
Right.
And even now, he's turning up in the club. He had the music blasting. We all like a good DJ. I don't understand where all that ain't coming from. This man's amazing. He fucking got clean hits on Luffy, Kid when they come in, like hitting them with explosions. Oh no, he got it on Luffy, and then Kid fucking dragged him. The moment he won my respect is when they started the raid, and fucking Kid put his whole palm in this nigga face. And I thought, oh, Apu's done, because I thought that's the type of gutless bitch nigga he was too. But next chapter, he's up, he's wrecking him. He takes, isn't he the one who took Lion Strike from Zoro?
Yeah, I was just about to say that.
He was still running after Lion Strike from Zoro. He's still running after that. So yeah, like this man earned my respect in more ways than one. So it's class for me. It's definitely class. I'm gonna throw it to you, All
right. Well, I'm in the middle. I think he's trash, but he's definitely treated like he's the ass. Cause the company he worked for, there's a real glass ceiling. Ain't getting treated with no respect. Like, Queen pretty much got him chilling down there with the ice ponies, trying to get the antidote back. So he's pretty much being, treated real bad. And I feel like of the three Long Arm Tribe instances that I can think of, he's the only one whose name I know. So at the very least, he can't be complete ass because I actually know his name. Because the only other ones I know are the
boxing dude from
what is it called? The I guess the captain from like maybe the New Marines or something that moves around in a submarine with the goat or whatever. That's like a cannon, and then I guess the ones that might have been slavers and Brook was working for, and when he was, working on his soul power,
that's right. Yeah,
he had them for promoters.
Yeah,
but I didn't even catch their names. Not that, they might have never said it. Right. Yeah, exactly.
Man.
But yeah, I feel like, of the three Long Arm Tribe people, he's pretty much the one that I know the name of. So he can't be complete ass because I'm not even good with names.
I feel you there. All right, moving on to the second character. Very controversial. No, we haven't done. We have not done Hachin. Hachin.
Yeah, Hachin.
Hachin with an I, not a. You got your man Hachin, former member of the Sun Pirates, former member of the Arlong Pirates, and current, but I want to say teriyaki chef. It's somewhat of a mixed bag with Hachin. Obviously due to his past as a, I believe, like, weren't the Sun Pirates slaves before they became the Sun Pirates?
Yeah, with Bowen Hancock and her sisters.
Yeah.
That's why they all have marks.
Exactly. From them being slaves to being the Sun Pirates, which was almost sort of like just basically revolutionaries, almost really. And then them separating with the what the fuck? What do you call them?
Arlong Pirates.
Right, but like radical. There we go.
Okay, yeah.
Because that's the word I was looking for. Like separating into the radical pirate group that separated from the Sun Pirates into the Arlong Pirates with that wild motherfucker. And after getting their ass whooped and handed to him by Luffy and Arlong, I'm assuming going to jail, or getting caught by the Marines or some shit.
No, Hachi got lucky. So like,
yeah, he got away.
They rolled up because it was in a cover serial. Like something happened to him and then he got off very lucky, like scot free when Arlong and the rest of them got picked up.
Yep. So Hachin scooped up out of there in time and swam his ass to Sabaody, I guess. And then started his life anew, where he was able to start to correct some of his past ways, which apparently he was regretful of. So like a lot of people take this in different ways because on one hand, he is redeemed, ? That's really for the viewer to decide. He's redeemed in some fashions, but that comes after at least a decade of terrorizing a small fishing village.
Hey, we all had our 20s.
What's the face? So with this one, Wesley, I'm gonna go ahead and throw it to you first. What we think about Hachin? Trash, ass, or class?
I'd say he was probably just maybe trash in the beginning because, like I said again, even with the Sanji thing, he had a reason to hate him. Because, like, they did Fisher Tiger way petty. Like, I mean, literally right after he was helping out a human, you know what I'm saying? They did him like that. Like, I get it. He was like
dirt.
Technically, you couldn't even be mad at the Navy soldiers because they were just doing their job. Because I'm pretty sure that was the order from the Tenryubito. But it's just still kind of petty because it's just like, you gotta learn to end that cycle of hatred. So it's like, just because it was done to you don't mean you do it to other people.
Right.
So, it's a little mix right there. But then, showing that redemption, because I'm real big on that, because, everyone deserves a chance. So, like, and he, he took his hits on the chin. That dude shot him. And, the Straw Hats, back in the Fishman arc, they beat the mess out of him. So, like, he got his just desserts, if you will. So I feel like, he mellowed out, and then not only did that, he helped the Straw Hats later on. So I feel like he went from trash to class through his redemption.
All right, yeah. That makes sense. That makes sense to me. Oh, how you feel about Hachin?
I think he's class. His redemption arc was kind of pivotal because, I feel like, first of all, when he stopped being a pirate, like he really put down the sword, he never really picked it back up again. So he had a real like change of lifestyle, and I feel like him being parked near Sabaody, living his best life as a chef or whatever, that led us to the best right hook I ever seen on the Celestial Dragon later on, because you could hear how much he really cared about Kami when she got took. Like,
yeah. 100%. I feel you on that. Ty, throwing it to you. How you feeling about him?
I agree with the guys. He's class. So definitely the redemption arc, it put Hachin in our hearts. And I mean, we're gonna care about him. Right. He's gonna be a favorite forever. So I'm always gonna love Hachi. Yeah, he's gonna be a favorite for sure.
That right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you want to know how I feel about it?
No.
I hope this nigga die. Like, yo, fuck Hachin. He got no respect in my bones for any dirt motherfucker doing what he doing. Fuck him. Fuck his hairstyle. Fuck his forehead. Fuck 5 out of 6 of his arms.
Wow.
Fuck his suction cups. Fuck him. I'm gonna go with trash. So the redemption, because I'm a good Christian boy, I am supposed to turn the up chick. So I can respect that he is redeemed in some form or fashion. Like, I don't know. I need a little
Nami
more.
Forgave him, right?
Okay, good for her. Good for her. Good for her.
That's the only reason why we care about this nigga,
plus Coco Village motherfuckers back home who don't know nothing about that redemption, who still hate him.
Or are dead.
They want that nigga in the dirt. Like,
did you actually see him kill people? I just saw Arlong.
Nah, he was just feeding their cow and being and being their ferryman or whatever, mode of transportation.
I was about to say, like being next to the nigga who shot my mother don't make you look cool. That's all I know.
Yeah.
I mean, according to that elephant that stomped out that 7-year-old lady, anybody around can get it and come back. So okay,
I was about to say
that way.
So I go with trash because of the redemption. Like, it's like, instead of Westlow's like trash to class move, it's more of an ass to trash move for me. Because yes, he was dirt and the redemption did make it better. But in my eyes, you know what type of redemption I need from him?
I was about to ask, what exactly?
I need him to be a revolutionary. I need him to go free people. Him being cool with one mermaid and one starfish don't equate what the fuck he did back in the village. And like I said, I understand he is sorry. That is cool.
That is cool.
He got shot.
That's not cool.
Every day.
Gay shot ain't cool.
I'm sorry. It's not enough. It's not enough. My man need to go to war for the city.
He need to pick up the sword again, huh?
He's old.
He doesn't have to die, even though I bet money he is.
Yeah.
But
what? Why he gotta die?
For redemption.
Well, I mean, he pretty much be cooking octopus anyway, so I mean,
taco.
Not murdering your own kind.
He got Taki shop or something, right? Like,
man. So yeah, for me, I'm sticking in trash because, like I said, befriending the Straw Hats and two mer people, your people. Like me terrorizing a bunch of white folks, and then
it gonna take more than a couple of sob stories.
Best black friends now, and like, oh no, my best black friends are kidnapped. OT, if they would have made the best friend a human or some shit, and then like have a human fight for him, that would have made a little bit more sense. Like, oh no, I'm a human. I understand. He told me everything he did in the past, and like, he's cool now. And then Nami would have actually took some time and forgiven him over time. During like the Fishman arc 2 years later, then it would have rounded out a little better for me. But since it didn't, I'm gonna need blood from that nigga for the cause, not just for his people, for the cause.
I can respect that.
He's in the trash for me.
Lord.
Yeah.
Well, he learned from the best, because the humans treated them like trash. So that's why they went and built Arlong Park to look the exact same way. And
makes sense. What's favorite? So, fun story. We have time for our last topic. Maybe we don't, but I don't care. We're gonna dive into it anyway. We're gonna do it. I want to ask everybody. Basically, what faction in the One Piece world, so many factions, so many different groups in these factions, what faction would you be a part of and why? So remember, we have a shit ton of factions, from pirates to the world government / Marines, which are the same. One is subsidiary to the other, the Navy, the Marines. It's a little confusing on that one. World government. What else we got? We got the revolutionaries, we got the warlords. We got Warlords no more, but Warlords, if they were still a thing. SSG, for that matter, was supposed to be replaced them. We still don't know what it is. Yonko, Fishman, Baroque Works, etc. We have a shit ton. The CP gang, as you can see up there. There's a shit ton to pick from. So like, pick your faction, pick what subsidiary of that faction you'd be a part of, and why is like, and I'll tell you, that one's a little biggie because there's a shit ton of organizations and hidden organizations, and a lot, and I'll tell you, and on top of that, still 1,000 things we don't even know, like Sword. Like Sword is a subsidiary of the world government as of right now, but we don't know what the fuck Sword is about. We assume they're the non-shitty part of the Marines, but who knows until we know. So yeah, let's face it. Anybody ready to go on this one?
I can. Unless Uncle's ready, I can start.
Oh, how you feel?
I'll go. Okay. So I got a couple places I wouldn't mind being. The first one would be like a cushy job with the Marines or whatever, because and with the G8 arc, that captain, what was his name? Like Jonathan, he had it made because he had a cushy job. His wife was the head chef. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like he was living the dream on like a place where it's slow going.
Just had a rock as a fortress.
Yeah, he pretty much got a fortress where like peace is all it's about. So I'd be chilling. I'd be chilling somewhere like there where... Before you jump to your second one or to another one that you might have, already starting off bad, by the way. Like anybody who picks Marines automatically okay with slavery. I just always throw that out there.
He's okay with the status quo.
Hey. I mean, if you're at the top and not doing anything. I just got the ships coming in for repair in the back, but I don't even need to see them because I'm fishing on this side of my island.
But yeah, Jonathan's drink was sweet. You had another one?
Yeah, and then the other one is, I guess if I must really like the military stuff because I'd be one of the Hessos guys, man. I'd be Hesso on
Skyman, Skypea.
Yeah, in Skypea. I'd be
one of them militia dudes.
I'd just be one of them grunts, just army crawling everywhere and being cool with people. Like that'll totally be me. But before,
you like the fit. It was the beret.
Yeah, it's a beret. It's a beret, and and especially now that Honoru's gone, like it's perfect.
Yeah,
it ain't bad. I know that. Weslow, who you had on deck?
So if I had to pick, because I always joke about this with people, because I always say one of the most realistic things about One Piece is when you really think about it, you wouldn't want to be anywhere. You don't want to be a regular citizen because your island can get taken over. You gotta pick the right power crew because you don't want to end up like Brook and stuck on the ship for 50 years. You have a second life, yet you're still stuck somewhere for like 50. I mean, just imagine that. Like when I had COVID, being stuck in a room for 2 weeks was like that's enough for me.
Shit.
You know what I mean? I can't imagine on all those years. But then when you really like try to think about it, I would even have to be a part of Shanks' crew because at least he don't let no one on his crew die. Or
as far as we know.
Exactly. Or I would tell you the Revolutionary Army.
Right. I was about to say, yeah, we'll figure out if Shanks is one of them deadbeat fathers in this film soon enough.
Right.
We'll find out soon enough. Time.
Group trip out to see that movie.
What happened?
We should do a group trip out to see that movie. Like we should make it a thing in the DMV.
Yeah, I saw it's coming back. You're talking about the one that's coming back in theaters in July, the One Piece movie?
Yeah, the Shanks movie.
Yeah, the Shanks one, the Red movie. That I don't know. That's coming out in July though.
Yeah, no. I think the one in July is like the Gold or something is going to be in theaters again or something.
Oh, Gold's going to be in theaters?
Yeah.
Gold was cool, man. Could have been better.
Okay.
Go for it.
I would probably, if I can't pick, Straw Hats, obviously. If I can't pick them, would be.
You better ready to throw hands at 24/7 of hours a day.
24/7. Oh my
God. Yo. Luffy might drive y'all crazy.
No time to chill.
Yeah, no, Luffy would definitely drive me crazy. I would probably be chilling with Robin and Zoro most of the time, like out the way from the young bunch. But if I wasn't on the Straw Hats, I would probably be chilling with Boa Hancock with all the ladies on the island, away from the men in the drama. I'm about to have my spa day and kick it, you know, out here. We having a hot girl summer all year round out here.
Yeah.
So I'm definitely going to chill with Boa Hancock and the ladies on the island. It's about to be a grand old time.
I love it.
Well, that's what's up, because at least they teach all their people hockey.
Yeah, they got
Okay.
some hockey ability. Yep. Mhm.
Exactly. When I was
Yeah, a whole island full of warriors, so we'll be good.
whooping ass.
Yeah.
They stay doing. I love that we have a female presence here. I completely wasn't even thinking about the Amazonian tribe. I love
Well,
that.
that's what I was when I was like, all of y'all are just
I mean,
Why would
you
when
go?
gotta think though, the only male that's allowed on that island is Luffy.
Is
Right
Luffy
now.
true?
That's
Well,
true.
I got free entry, baby. What's up?
I know for me, I'd have to do just because it's my second choice would be my favorite character, Law's crew, because as we all see, Law carries the fucking crew, boy. And like I don't keep me in the submarine, underwater, under the sea, and keep me out of trouble, bruh. Like OT, because I feel like that's where everybody wants. Everybody just wants to fucking be safe, bro.
No,
Yeah,
what
that's-
everybody wants is to see if that bear is fuzzy. I just want to cuddle him. He looks like he's really cuddly.
My boy, my boy.
Nah, he is.
But guaranteed, my number one faction that I want to be a part of is right there with the number one politician in One Piece, fucking Monkey D. Dragon with the Revolutionaries.
Hey.
And like I love him, and he's fucking amazing. And they do shit in the background that nobody hears about, whether it be because the government makes sure not to spread their propaganda by letting the people know what they're doing, or whether it's because they're making so many shadow moves that the government actually doesn't know what the fuck they've been up to.
Mhm.
And like I love that behind the scenes shit with his face, if y'all familiar with Full Metal Alchemist, that the same shit his dad was doing in that. But basically the whole time, the whole series, he was going around for the end game, and then and then at the end of the day, his move literally saved the whole world. And I feel like the same thing's gonna happen with Dragon. Like we don't know, we knew he existed this whole time. We don't know what the fuck he was doing, but at the end of the day, he's gonna show up and show out with his army.
Mm.
Yeah,
I can't wait to see that.
Yeah, I can't wait to figure out what his
What he's been up to.
what his power is actually, you know, because I mean we saw some wind show up, and you know he told Smoke, you know, leave my boy alone. Probably his only dab moment.
That's more than Gon's dad. Okay.
One more than Yasop, motherfucker. I tell you that now. Right? one more than fucking Yasop. Boy, worst dad in One Piece. Hands fucking down. Fucking
That's true.
Because
He said, "Fuck you, Usopp. I'm out. Have fun."
Right.
Right?
you ain't your long nose ass mama.
Right?
That's what we want to. I think Oda said. I think he said we already seen Luffy's mom or something like that.
Really?
Yeah.
He said something like that in an SBS one time. Either he said she was mentioned, or we've already seen her. We just don't know that we have yet.
Okay.
It is one of those background characters that been there the whole time. I'm gonna be hot. Like what?
Man, I mean, was the interview like, you know, translated properly, man? Just asking.
Oh no, for sure. Because I think if you look at what is his name? Either Artur or if you go on Twitter, Sandman. They're the ones who usually translate a lot of them. You can tell them that. But I swear, I think that's what he said. That we already either seen her or like she was mentioned.
Okay.
Okay.
I was like, I would gather to guess it was mentioned because I do remember the voice actor for Luffy had an interview where she had told the interviewer that Oda said like, oh, you know, the story we focused on Luffy, not Luffy's mom, and like basically he was kind of alluding to like he's not even thinking about her.
Exactly.
Okay.
Basically and shit. Like I'm pretty sure like maybe like a little quick, maybe it was maybe it was him trying to throw us off, maybe not, maybe he don't give a fuck, because not a lot of moms get respect in not just this anime, but really any anime.
That's true. Except for
It's either they
Chi
just there or they not.
Well, Big Mom get respect, okay?
She a different kind of mom.
Exactly. It's like
she had kids to make workers. That's crazy.
Exactly. It's like she's not a mom, she's her character, and then her kids are her kids. It's a difference. Like, oh, it's not they're the characters and then Big Mom's their mom. It's kind of the other way around for her.
Yeah.
Crazy ass.
Now, who's crazy is all them guys. Never mind.
I
All
even
them
know now.
husbands. Bruh, how? But how though?
How
Look
not?
at those legs way up.
Lord. I mean, back in the day.
I was
when
about to say,
they-
you seen them back in the day, right?
Yeah,
Because
she
all her kids are like over a certain age. So yeah, that was all back in the day.
Yeah.
Back
She
when
was
Shawty
looking
was
all right
slim.
back in the day.
I mean, she still got a nursery. Like,
Back when she was like 55.
Menopause had to been kicked in by now.
Oh,
I'm saying though.
With the space there. All right, y'all. And with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and wrap up today's episode of the OP panel. I'd like to thank everybody for showing up, showing out, sharing your opinions, hilarious ones to the downright wrong ones, which is okay in my book. We all here just to have fun. Remember, if you want to, I haven't done this in a minute, boy. I forgot my outro. Oh, yeah, I ain't writing down or nothing. That's all right. So if you want to actually join in on the OP panel, this is free and open to the whole One Piece community in the world, really. You can actually reach out to me at my Instagram, on my Instagram, as Unc will tell you, as Ty will tell you, because they both were viewers at first, and then they reached out to me on my Instagram. It literally doesn't take long. Ty literally just hit me up. I believe it was last Wednesday. Boom, she's on the first episode I did since then. So it's not hard at all. My Instagram is the first one below at IBFamousWDS. Like I said, you'll find it in the description below on this YouTube channel. With that being said, that's pretty much all for us today here. Just signing out at this point. And it's your boy Dwight.
Unc.
Ty.
Westlow.
Peace. Thanks for stopping in.